theme show song is playing. Oh, people are coming in fast. Hi guys, what's up?
The show. Make them the show.
What's up, everybody?
My good friend Boone.
Happy Wednesday.
Hey, happy Wednesday. It's our Friday. This is our last show of the week.
Feels like Friday.
Us, but it feels like another Monday, to be honest.
So we got some weekend stuff coming up.
We do. So, hey, welcome to the show. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hope you're surviving quarantine. And
we're starting!
Yes,
Yep.
Patrick Neal.
Patrick Neal.
We need another video from Patrick
That's
doing
what we
other
should get next
variations
week. Yeah.
of that. So,
Yep. So,
all right. Hey, on
hey
today's
everybody.
show,
Woo!
got some headlines coming your way here in just a minute. Talk about topics of the day. And then, hey, how's that bracket? We want to check on that bracket here in just a minute. See who's winning, see who's losing on
Check
that.
in on it.
Grace Tyler in the show today. So can't wait to see Grace Tyler and hear a song from her. And then
some other live guests coming in. And
and you don't want to miss it. And then stick around. We have Devo at the end. So you don't want to miss it. It's a good show today. It is, again, it's our Friday. So this is our last show of this week. But we'll be back on Sunday. All right. Hey, headlines this week, though. Waffle House just announced they're closing temporarily.
Yep.
So
that is wild to me.
That's super crazy.
They stay open through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if you've eaten at Waffle House, you probably have the immune system to survive the corona.
Absolutely.
If you've eaten there probably like more than 5 times.
Which I have. So you're
I'm
good.
Living. You're good. You love the Waffle House.
I love it more than most restaurants.
We went to a Waffle House one time and we were disappointed because it was real clean.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
And like the waitress
Waffle
was
should not be
super nice, and it was.
Usually they're all nice. They're just characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to go to a Waffle House where like it's super sketchy, dirty.
Yeah.
Like the waiter has one tooth. Mm-hmm. Can we even call him a waiter? I don't know. But anyway,
they're
Waffle
people.
House is closed temporarily. So things are getting better.
Yeah, there's like 500 of them around the country closing. So
but here's some good news. Hertz Donuts is they're making deliveries in your neighborhood.
It is the emergency donut vehicle coming to you.
Yeah. So today they're going to be at Heritage Lakes, Pearson Farms, and Stonebriar Village. So if that's you, they're coming. And I don't know. I think it's like
it's like the new ice cream truck.
Yeah,
but
it makes a
donut
noise,
truck.
and so you know that it's coming. Yeah. And then you can run out there and buy a donut. So is that essential business?
Yes,
it's food.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Hertz Donuts.
Yeah.
Check their Facebook page, and you can see where they're going tomorrow.
And if you get Hertz Donut from the emergency truck, tag us because we want to know.
Yeah, we want to know how your experience
that would
was.
Be hilarious.
Maybe film the experience if you don't mind of you ordering and all that. All right. Yeah. And yesterday, Brittany, was a crazy day because
for you.
Yeah, I was on tons of Zoom calls. We did the show, did some more Zoom calls. Yeah. And then there's a couple in our church who want to get married. And so their wedding was kind of postponed.
We had a Corona wedding.
Because it's coming. And so they were like, the venue called them and was like, hey, you probably need to think about other plans. And then they were like, well, hey, let's do Saturday. I said, okay, I'm available Saturday. Okay. Well, then the emergency shutdown kind of happened throughout North Texas. And so they were like, they called me like last night like at 5:30. And they're like, hey, can we do our wedding tonight? Oh. And I was like, I can. I haven't showered, but sure. And so I jumped in the shower, got dressed, and so did a wedding last night.
You put it together in like an hour and a half. Like the whole plan, all of it.
Yeah,
right?
So congrats. Here's the vinings.
So and Michael a lot of y'all know Michael. He's former intern of ours.
Small group leader.
Yeah, in the big room.
In the big room right there.
That's wild. So, I've seen a lot of weddings happening in Corona times. Yeah. Where they're like the pastor's here and 6 or 12 feet later is the couple. And
we didn't do social distancing last night, so we just kind of I have
you
Corona.
have Corona.
But hey, and
congratulations to the Vinings.
Yeah, congrats. And y'all were supposed to go to Disney for your honeymoon, and that's kind of unknown right now. So it's sad. Anyway, congrats to you guys today.
Way to put out a wedding.
Yeah, I mean, just a day in the life. Do a show, put on a wedding. What else?
Just a day in the biz.
So if you're watching and you want to get married, not to me, but you have someone. And you love each other, and you're, of age.
Let's just make drive-by weddings happen. I've seen drive-by communions, drive-by ice cream stores.
And then after we drive by and do it, I'll come out, I'll marry you, and then the Hertz Donuts can be the reception.
That's the reception. Perfect.
Yeah, and you just buy a donut and whatever.
Now, Waffle House also has a truck that that can go to receptions, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what I want at my wedding.
Okay, make it happen.
Waffle
Let's
House.
do it. Waffle House at Brittany's wedding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, we've been doing that bracket, so let's check in with
check
Sean
in.
and see how the bracket's doing. I know, again, we're blocked out of Facebook. We're in 14 hours from now. We can get back on Facebook. We have been blocked for copyright infringement.
So, our bad. But hey,
guys.
Here's Sean. What is up?
What's up, Sean?
Buddy?
There's so many things going on my computer right now.
Okay.
Are you on a Zoom call? Is that what's happening?
No, I don't know what's. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're good. We're here. I'm wearing my cat shirt.
You're live on YouTube in a cat shirt.
What is this shirt you're wearing?
My cat shirt. Well, I went out because we're getting ready to have to shelter in place, so I wanted to give something the people would laugh at and remember as they're buying their last second light bulbs and toothpaste.
Well, can you?
Excellent. Can we show like? Can you see?
Show us
all we
the
see
shirt.
right now is like your neck, but we need a.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. That's something else.
Fantastic.
Look at that. So many cats.
So good.
That shirt's out of this world.
Hey! Cats in space.
Well, Sean, yesterday you gave us a bracket update, and I know our Facebook is down, so we lost a little bit of voting. We may have lost a lot of momentum going into the vote. I don't know. Talk to us.
Yeah.
We did, yeah. I was looking at the votes. Facebook really hurt because we only had about 49 votes yesterday when the day before we had up in the hundreds.
Wow.
So we need to get Facebook back.
Yeah.
Do you think it was Facebook or that Abby should have lost?
100% Facebook.
Okay. Fair enough.
Abby Shadle was not the glue that held this bracket together.
I would argue.
But I bet she would have beat glue if we put her up against glue.
You would hope. You'd hope any human would beat glue.
I don't know. I like a good glue. All right. So, do you? Yeah, we'll throw it up here. Here's
showing the bracket.
Well, before you show it,
maybe.
Are we closing it soon? Are we gonna leave it back open? What do you think?
Well, I haven't opened the championship round yet.
Okay.
Because I was going to wait till Facebook opened back up for us.
Okay, so this is just the prelims still.
Mm-hmm.
This is just to show you what's coming.
Okay. All right, throw it up
Gotta
there.
let the teams rest their legs, and then we'll unleash those ponies tomorrow.
All right, let's go. We're going to throw it up here and walk.
Okay.
It's spazzing, so it's probably flashing for the viewers. There it is. All right.
So
we are down to which two?
We are down to the shocker of Chick-fil-A sauce versus Disney World.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I know. Disney smoked Meyer's rosemary scented hand soap. Like, it wasn't even close.
As it should.
32 to 12. Disney they surged. They're peaking when they need to peak.
Yeah.
Now, the close one, though, I was watching this real close. The Perfect S'more versus Chick-fil-A sauce. Man, talk about drama and intrigue. And, I mean, I was so invested in watching these results come in. Chick-fil-A sauce won with a buzzer beater. Final score, 23 to 21.
Which is,
a shame.
I mean, hot take here, but I don't even care for the Chick-fil-A sauce that much.
Wow. Unpopular opinion.
I'm with you. I mean, I like it, but I didn't even know it existed until about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But you're a ketchup guy, right? At Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
you just do ketchup.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to dip Chick-fil-A nuggets in ketchup. That's blasphemy.
But that buffalo sauce sounds pretty good.
Oh, that buffalo sauce is so good.
Yeah.
Not a buffalo.
Now, Blaine, you don't care for the
Chick-fil-A sauce? No, not a fan. Honey mustard all the way.
Honey mustard, okay.
Honey mustard?
I'm all about Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people in the comments like the Chick-fil-A sauce?
Well, right now they're loving glue.
Okay.
Abby says she would vote for glue over herself, so there's that.
Oh.
Chandler wants to put Chick-fil-A sauce on a s'more.
Carson says she's the one that actually submitted Chick-fil-A sauce, so she's pretty pumped.
Yeah.
Whoever voted against hot tubbing's a horrible person.
Thank you. Agreed.
That was probably Brittany, to be honest.
Unless, of course, maybe you could.
I voted.
Could
Absolutely.
you hot tub in Chick-fil-A sauce?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what the temperature would be if that gets so warm, if it starts to scald you or what, but I mean, I'm for it. You see these bubbles? Boop, boop. You got little nuggets just kind of floating around.
I love it. And then you can just drop some nuggets in every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
This is getting really gross.
I'm into it.
You could get one of those Myers hand soap things and cut the top off and make it a little boat and float the nuggets around in the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm into it.
Carson says she's currently eating smoked meat. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Too bad that lost in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So tomorrow we'll put everywhere.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A versus Disney World. What is more awesome?
What do you see, Sean? What are your predictions?
Well, I'm predicting Disney World just because it's the most magical place in the world, or happiest. I don't even know. But the same is true with Chick-fil-A sauce. What's in it? It's a mystery too. So I don't know. I see Disney World taking this, but I don't want to sway the viewers at all. Yeah. I may vote for Chick-fil-A sauce just because it's so readily available, and Disney you have to take out a loan to go.
Yeah, that's true.
But I love both.
Yeah,
I love Disney. I've been there a few times.
In fairness, though, Disney did give us all a gift with these free movies that are coming on D+.
They did. What did Chick-fil-A do for us? Oh, that's right. Serve amazing chicken consistently.
Yeah. Man,
I'll take Popeyes.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Just real quick, Sean, while we got you here, Popeyes chicken sandwich or Chick-fil-A sandwich? Which one's better?
Oh, not even a thought. It's Chick-fil-A wins, hands down.
Okay.
I had Popeyes. It was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, it was like eating a wet napkin. It wasn't good at all.
Okay. All right. Okay, so and no one even put Popeyes into the awesome.
That's more like the NIT bracket.
Hey, after this bracket, can we do more like a NIT bracket next?
Yeah, we'll do the best of the worst.
Yeah, best of the mid, the mid kind of likes.
Yeah, that'd be let's do that. We'll start getting submissions as soon as we figure out our national champion.
Okay. Yeah, so look forward to that. The NIT bracket. I love it.
The bracket of mediocrity.
Yeah.
That's good.
So are you surviving over there in at your house? What's going on? All the e-learning? Are you good?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, I'm wearing the cat shirt just to keep my spirits up. It's April's in the other room and she just goes, "What's the definition of good?"
Well, hey,
she teaches kindergarten, so trying to have independent learners that can't even read yet is kind of a challenge. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, that's no good.
But yeah, we're good. We've been playing with chalk and kinetic sand and modeling clay and watch Frozen again.
Man, you're gonna really know everything about Frozen at the end of this.
Oh, I do. I'm coming up with my own theories now. We've watched it 7 or 8 times. I don't even know.
This is good.
Bring her here. Karis is currently dressed up as Anna from Frozen. Here we go. See her right here. Oh, she doesn't want to be on camera. Look at
we can see the dress a little bit.
This is what I'm doing. I am trying to answer emails and teach. I got this. Kyla said, "Give me another simile and a metaphor." I don't even know what that is. And then Kinsley's like, "What's the happiest moment of my life?" I don't know. I don't know.
So we're good. We're going crazy.
So things are going good over there.
Perfect. Yep. Let's look at the cat shirt one more time.
So good. Wow.
All right, man. Well, listen. We'll check in on Sunday, and I guess we'll know the winner. So we'll post everything back up as soon as we get back on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We'll post and we'll know a winner on Sunday.
Next time we do the show, we can do a breakdown of the final championship game and then maybe preview the bracket of mediocrity. Who knows? That's a long time from now.
It is. Yeah. So we got some time. Yep. Okay. Well, man, be careful and enjoy Frozen 2 again.
Oh, yes. Probably watch it 2 more times today.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks,
be
John.
careful. See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
All right. There you go. The bracket is up and about. So we'll keep you posted.
Post it live
Chick-fil-A versus
tomorrow.
Disney World. Hey, we just real quick just want to remind everybody to be kind, right?
Yeah.
And Brittany. So we just want everyone to be kind during this time, and so I'll just tell you
maybe your kids
some kind things that we've
there's been a lot of kindness that's been done to us.
Yeah, today.
So
Well, today we got lunch.
The Morrises brought us lunch.
Sent the Blue Crew lunch.
Nice.
So thank you. They brought over haystack burger.
Oh, it's delicious.
And Morrises,
so good.
thank
There's
you.
us eating food.
They say they watch every day, and so
the whole family
gathers around. So thank you for lunch.
So nice.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. And little side story: the people at Haystack worked at Sky Ranch the same time Shanda and I worked at Sky Ranch, so we kind of know each other. So if you want to support local business and a fellow Sky Rancher, then head on over to Haystack. Yeah,
we're blue.
Yeah,
they're
Haystack, right downtown. So anyway, thank you, Morrises, for that. Yeah. And then yesterday, Brittany, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts.
We don't ever talk to mine. I mean, we talk to our neighbor-ish. Like when we see her, we try. And Shanda does a way better job than me. But she checks on our neighbor. She's kind of an older person. How you doing? You need anything? And so she checked on her yesterday, just about, hey, how you doing? And that kind of thing.
She offered to bring her a meal.
Yeah. Can we bring you something? She said no. She said, why don't you come on over here? And long story short is she's buying my kids 2 Apple laptops tomorrow because Shanda briefly mentioned that we're having to share a computer, not complaining or anything like that, just kind of giving a rundown of the day, like, hey, my kids have to share a computer. And she just called her son who works for Apple, and then we're going to have computers here tomorrow. So
that's
2
so
computers
nice.
Free.
And she really insisted.
Yeah,
right?
She said, I'm not going to take no for an answer. That's the end of it. And so it's crazy.
People are kind.
So be kind. It's awesome. And then chalk art has been
Yeah, we've
all
seen
over.
I took this while I was running the other day, and it's just cool to see a bunch of people putting out positive things all over your sidewalks. And I've been seeing other people's posts about we're just chalking the world so that because we can't drive anywhere. So yeah, it's just. And
I'm sure somebody on Nextdoor app is upset. But,
probably.
But it's still beautiful.
Because some kid accidentally went into the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, and then I don't want this on here, and I don't like, whatever.
But it's just so cute to see little kids drawing, and I've seen kids in neighborhoods drawing, so it's cute. Yeah.
And then Brittany, what did you do this morning?
Oh, I gave blood. I've been doing my mom works for a hospital, so they've been doing blood drives, and the hospitals were just really needing blood, so I donated some blood today.
Yeah. Do you want to show us that? Let's do it.
Okay.
Here's the.
It was a problem. So they had to take both. Look, I'm going to be all bruised up, and so both arms are just. Yeah. I don't know where the camera is.
Because
there it is.
I think the A-list nurses are doing the corona stuff, and then you got the D-list giving out the blood, so they don't really know. But real shaky, and where do you want it?
But I figured, I don't know how to help a lot, but if I can donate some blood, save a life maybe. So
cool.
Yeah, and then
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this book, Love Does, by Bob Goff. It's a great book. If you're looking for something to read during this time, this would be a great book for you to read if you know it. But Bob Goff's the speaker and author. Wrote this is his first book. He's an attorney, and in the back of it, he puts his phone number, and he says if you ever need anything, to give him a call. So we called him yesterday
because we thought we should get him on the show.
We should get him on the show. Take a look at the phone call that I had with Bob Goff.
Yeah, he just said, Bob here.
Yeah, so we had a conversation with Bob, and so he is going to be on the show at some point. And so we'll keep you posted with how that works and what that looks like. But he was very nice.
But he answered.
He answered. We
Chris talked to Bob Goff yesterday.
For a long time. So and he's a great guy. If you want to read the book or just Google Bob Goff on YouTube and find some videos, he's an amazing dude. So we'll keep him posted when Bob Goff might be on the show. Nothing's set in stone, but he's open. So that's super cool. All right.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah.
So Chris,
be
today,
kind. Be kind.
Yeah, be kind, people. Be patient with each other this time. Mm-hmm. Today ends our week of pets.
Yes.
So, how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, this is probably the most we've asked for a lot of things, and this is the one people are like, oh, you're going to see my pets.
Yeah,
so,
we've gotten
thank you for sending those in. If we missed some of your pets,
we're really sorry
because so many came in, we got lost, but. Here's
really
some pets today.
Yeah, so this is from Reese Richardson. She sent us a picture of her ferret named Sasha.
Sasha.
So, cute little ferret.
Yeah, do ferrets smell?
I don't know. Okay. I had a neighbor once that had a ferret, and they probably didn't clean their cage, but it smelled. Okay. So,
all right.
But she's cute.
Yeah, hi Sasha.
Well, okay, the Scotts sent us all their pets. They have a lot. So this is Caroline on their new horse.
Yeah, we got a horse for her birthday.
Which is fun. I want to ride it. This is Jim's favorite dog.
Yeah, Jim calls this dog Black Dog. It has a name.
Her name's Bella.
Bella, but Jim doesn't really care for this dog so much. So
there's that. And then their other dog.
this is Brown
Jim.
Dog.
Yep.
Jim likes colors.
Her real name's Maple.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
This is really.
But he doesn't want to acknowledge them enough to give them names.
Yeah. So, but they're beautiful animals.
Yep.
So yeah.
Laura Taylor sent us her dog, or Starla did, and that's Jake.
Oh, hey Jake.
He's happy.
Buddy.
The Hobbs' dogs. Don't
Yeah.
they look happy?
They are.
Yeah.
Look at those tongues.
Emily and Chase Taylor's dogs just lounging.
Just chilling.
Yep.
Nice.
That's funny. This is from Emma Brown's family.
Okay, that
She's
dog's out there
living
just
the
enjoying,
dream.
maybe getting us some more,
Yeah.
perhaps,
I hope.
hanging by the fire. I like that.
I love that. The Neil's dog, Clover.
Clover's just sleeping. He's like, I'm done
Just
with this. I'm done with this.
This is, we're not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how I got this, but I got this.
Oh, Lauren. Oh, you know what? That's Lauren McDonald. That's her Instagram name.
Okay,
So,
there you go, Lauren McDonald. That's
the
your
McDonald's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like a fluffy
old
dog.
McDonald had a dog.
And then Chloe sent us a picture of what she calls her pet, which is just
Okay.
her brother. Actually, it's a. Yeah, it's a video.
Wait for it. Who is this again?
Chloe Ross.
Okay, so it's Chloe Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. Don't touch the face there, though. Like that's how the corona
Yeah.
spreads.
It's good.
Don't touch
But
the
here's
face.
a picture of our pets. So that's Louie,
That's
my
Louie.
dog,
He looks a little
my
crazy.
family dog. Yeah, he wouldn't be still for a picture,
Okay.
but he's real happy.
And then here's
And
my
then
dog.
there's Coda.
And my
I
dog.
love when he crosses his
Yeah,
legs.
that's his little proper like good evening kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for
So,
sending your pet
Happy
photos.
Pet Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And love your pet. Aren't you glad you have pets during this time?
Yeah. And there was
'cause-
an Instagram challenge going around yesterday to see a pet, post a pet. So post your pets.
Okay.
We were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, look at us. We're trendsetters over here at the
Who
show.
knew?
At the blue show. Hey, we got a lot of music today. What
It
we
is a
got.
musical day.
It's a musical day, as promised. We have Grace Tyler here.
Mm-hmm.
Grace is in Nashville.
She's a former
at
blues
school,
student.
and got called home because of the corona, so she's back here in Frisco this week or this month or however long this thing lasts. And so we're going to have Grace Tyler join us. So
I'll
let's
call
see if we
her.
can get Grace in. Super pumped to have Grace Tyler. Yeah.
It's ringing.
Blues student, was in our ministry, led
Mhm.
worship for us for a while, and just an awesome young lady. So.
Yeah.
And I think
There she is.
Blaine, we'll check in with you to see if you can remember her rose.
Hi, Grace.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Grace.
Oh, I got it.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Grace, how are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Oh, it's so
Super.
good to see you. Listen, what?
Yeah, you too. Here, let me turn my
Yeah.
volume up.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Frisco. I know it's not the best circumstances that you're back, but you just went to Nashville to go to school. Tell us about how your experience has been the last semester and then half of this one.
Yeah, no, it's been so much fun. I love Nashville. It's definitely, I feel like it's definitely the place where I needed to be, but just getting to see music in the city and kind of learn for myself, like, okay, this is kind of the direction I'm wanting to go in. And I mean, my classes have been amazing, getting to learn all about the music industry from like a classroom perspective is very different. And so that's been a lot of fun too, trying to see like all the different sides of the industry. But I've been writing and gigging, and it's been a lot of fun and just growing. But it's great to be back and kind of have like a friendly like reminder of home and like where I came from. And so yeah, it's been good. It's sad that it had to end so quickly, but I'll be back in no time. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, have you met anybody famous? Have you had any run-ins? Run into Miley Cyrus or
yes.
anybody in Nashville?
It's crazy. I mean, it's weird when you see famous people because it's in places you would like never expect. I see a lot of like famous people at church, which is kind of cool. So like if you're in Nashville, you should go to church just because you should go to church, but you also will see famous people too. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I've seen like Jed from The Bachelor, for all my Bachelor people out there. I always see him at church, so that's kind of cool. We had like a ton of like famous singers come to Belmont and they perform for us too. So it's been cool. It's definitely a very like different environment to live in. And you have to act like super cool around celebrities. Like you're not allowed to freak out or anything. And so you like freak out inside, but you're like, okay, like act cool. Like, oh hey, like what's up?
Normal
So
people.
it's fun.
That's awesome.
So good.
Well, listen, I know
Hey.
you were doing gigs when you were here, and you're doing gigs up in Nashville. You're about to record, maybe you were about to record an album, right?
Yeah, so before all this happened, we had literally just gotten into the studio, recording a single and some other stuff that we're planning on releasing later in the year. And so it's kind of sad that that got interrupted a little bit, but hopefully we'll be back in a few weeks and we'll get to finish it out. But it's definitely a lot of stuff I'm super excited about, kind of just the direction I'm wanting to go in my music. And what we have so far is so cool, and I'm literally so excited for people to hear it. And yeah.
That's so cool. Well, you
That's
really
so fun.
are like an inspiration to so many people because you're,
Aw.
when you think about someone making it, right? You're like, oh, it's cool. Like when you know somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know that person, and so it's kind of inspiring that like to follow your dreams and to like step out there in faith. And so like, tell us like when did you start singing, and how did you know that I'm a good singer?
No, that's a great question. So when I was little, we would always do, me and my friends would always do like karaoke nights at, oh my gosh, there was some karaoke bar. Mom, do you remember what it was called? The Varsity Club. I don't know if any of you were around Frisco. I think it's closed now. I'm pretty sure it is. But they would have like Tuesday nights, like kids karaoke. So that was kind of our thing, is that we'd always go on Tuesday nights. And that was really when I like found out like I love singing. And I don't know if y'all can see me. He's trying to call me right now. Shout out, Boone.
Boone's in the comments, so that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
He just wants to
probably.
act.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was definitely where I just found a love for music and all things singing. So from there, it kind of escalated to like, okay, how can I take this to the next step? So that was kind of getting involved in like vocal lessons and then like learning instruments. And from there, it just led to like gigging and writing my own music. And so it's crazy how it's weird to talk about it because it's crazy how it started at just doing like little karaoke bars and things like that. But I just think it's really cool to see how like Frisco kind of shaped me into like the musician I am. And that's kind of weird to say because I feel like Frisco, when I was at least like young and growing up, like music wasn't as pushed as other things like sports or things like that. And so it was hard at first to be like, okay, like I want to do music and stuff. But I feel like Frisco has really embraced like music now, and I think that's so cool. And I think I have like a really unique perspective of where if somebody wants to do music, like I want to be a supporter for them and be like, yes, like you can, and it's so great. And even though like Frisco is amazing and they love sports, like music is also just as cool too. So I think that's fun and kind of special. But yeah, it's kind of like where it started out.
Because there's got to be two parts to the singing thing. Like number one, because see, I like to sing, but two, people don't want to hear me sing. So there's like it's like a combo. Like you gotta want to sing, but then you gotta have people want to hear you. So
right, that's
yeah, I'm
true.
missing
That's
the
very
second
true.
part.
There's been lots of times where it's just like I feel like I'm almost singing to myself. You know, you have like awesome gigs where there's tons of people and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm wanting to do and my dreams are coming true. And then you have shows where it's literally like empty tables, maybe like a couple of people. They're usually my mom and dad. And those are just as fun too, but it's like kind of humbling sometimes because you're like, okay, you know what, this is, you know, we'll get to the point sometime where all these seats are filled, but for right now, like what can I do to make myself better to where I can get to that point? So
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, like when, what's been like a cool moment for you where maybe you're doing a gig and you're thinking to yourself like, oh my goodness, I'm doing this gig right now. Have you had one of those moments?
yeah, okay. So I think the moment that really like kind of made it all seem real to me was my first gig in Nashville, and it's this thing called Whiskey Jam. And if you've never heard of it, it's a really big deal to get into in Nashville. Like a lot of big artists play it or have played it, and you get a range of, like, I performed one week, and the next week, like, Lady Antebellum came, Parker McCullough, like, just these huge names. So it's a very, like, well-known kind of gig to have in Nashville. And that night, like, performing and getting to do my, like, songs I've written in front of, like, on the stage that so many people that I look up to have, was just kind of like, this is it. Like, this is what I'm wanting to do, and this is what I was meant to do. And so I think that was, like, the biggest moment for me. I was so nervous. Like, I don't really get nervous anymore, but that was, like, oh my gosh, that was, like, a big deal. And so luckily it went great, and my band was fantastic. And that's the crazy thing. Like, all the musicians there are fantastic. Like, my drummer played on Luke Combs' entire album. And you're like, oh my gosh, Luke Combs. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
And so it's just really cool to see how the community in Nashville too, like, wants to care for, like, emerging artists. Like, I've never had somebody look down on me because, like, I'm newer there, or I'm just kind of, like, starting out. Everybody is so welcoming and wanting to help you, like, with your career as much as they can. So
Yeah, that's so awesome.
it's so
I gotta. This will be just an inside joke, but I have maybe if we could come up with, like, the ultimate tour, it'd be Grace Tyler, Marty Breeze tour. So
Yes.
He texted me the other day. That's another story, but I got a text from Marty Breeze. I feel kind of famous now because he texted me. So if you know Marty Breeze.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't know, we're thinking about trying to get Marty to be on the show. So we'll keep you posted.
Please.
With
It might be 2 hours long, but it'll be good.
Yep. That's
yeah,
it.
that's about right. It'll be. We'll just put Marty on and then walk away and then come back later.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. No, exactly. You just have to give him his space. He can't be limited in time either. You have to give him as much time as he wants. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, and also, Grace, I want to give you just a real quick, just a flashback in time for you. Blaine,
Sorry.
Blaine's here, and he played you, of course, on.
yes. Oh, you're not wearing a costume.
He played you on your senior.
For that.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Oh,
How you doing?
Hi, Blaine.
Good to
What
see
a
you.
fun night. That I literally, like, joke about that still. I think we still have the video on my phone, and every now and then I just look at it to remember my blue home.
That was a good time.
Yeah. So if those of you who don't know, Blaine here in a half shirt played Grace for senior banquets.
We look alike, right?
Yeah, it was. I think you found the exact pants that I wore. That was,
I
like, the
think
most
so.
impressive
You did.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some.
I think they were the same size too. So. There's that.
So yeah.
All right.
Oh my
See ya.
gosh, that was awesome.
It's so good.
All right. Well, Grace, by the way, look, I'm wearing. I got the
saw
shirt.
Tyler merch.
Say,
I got the
was
merch.
watching before, and I was like, "Wow, wearing the Grace Tyler merch. We love it."
Yeah. So where can they find you on social media?
Yeah. So my social media kind of is all over the place, but Instagram is Grace.Tyler. If you just search Grace Tyler in anything, it'll pop up. But my website's Grace Tyler Music, that has links to, like, all the socials, all the stuff. So go check that out. Definitely, like, give it a follow. Self promo here, but we're having music come out real soon that I'm so excited to share. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be really, really cool. So yeah.
And we're just so glad that you still answer our calls. We know that you're going to make it so big at some point that the phone will go silent. But right now,
No, never.
well, hey, would you play us a little tune, a little something
Yeah,
that
I
everyone's
love to.
quarantined in? So
Yeah,
we'd love to hear
for
something.
So I'm gonna play the song that it's gonna be my next single that we are in the middle of recording right now. Gonna go back and finish, but this song is, I think, one of my favorites that I've written. I wrote it with a guy named Justin Lee, who was, like, my first buddy in Nashville, and kind of, like, at the time of this song, I had an idea of what, everything I wanted for my life was going to look like, and then things just kind of changed really quickly, and so we wrote about it, and I think it's very relatable, and, you know, if you've gone through something like it, like a breakup or something, I don't know, I feel like everybody can relate to it in some way, so that's why I'm kind of excited about it, but this one's called My Mistake. One of those cliches, true love at first sight. World stopped on a dime, started feeling butterflies. 2 years flew by, overnight it seems, as we've been building the life of our dreams. I see me and you down on one knee to dress the church, our whole family. See the house with the portraits all around. I'll see you and me with baby on the way, love you till we're old and gray. See our whole life fit in this town. Every song you sing somebody else. My mistake. Oh, my mistake. Wish I'd known better than to give my all to you. A love like that is too good to be true. I wish I'd seen the light a little brighter at the start. Oh, then I wouldn't have this broken heart, 'cause I saw me and you down on one knee to dress the church. Our whole family saw the house, portraits all around. I saw you and me with baby on the way, love you till we're old and gray. So our whole life living in this that song sing somebody else. Love mistake. Oh, looking back, it's just too clear to see. Well, I had planned it perfectly. You saw her and you down want me to dress the church. Her whole family saw the house with the portraits all around. Yeah, you saw you and her, baby on the window and her. Saw you really great, saw your whole life filled in this. The whole time you seeing somebody else. Why? Every time you seeing somebody else. My mistake. Oh, my mistake.
Oh yes! Oh man! Wow!
So good.
Got the pipes, got the lyrics. Man, people are loving it on the chat. By the way,
Oh, awesome.
we have a mom who says she's in full tears over here.
Yeah, me too. No. We're all good. We're all good. There used to be tears. We're good now, though. We're so good now. You know. I feel really awkward. I feel bad talking about it, but it was like a part of my life. And if you went to church, you knew. But yeah, it's cool how I feel like that was a big moment for me, was learning to like overcome those things and to put like my feelings aside and, we're good, we're friends, and we're doing great. So life is good now. We just got to put that out there. But yeah, got a good song out of it, so that's good.
And that's what all good country music comes from anyway, right? Is just some heartbreak.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, Grace, man, their music heals people. So I know everyone who's watching, and it's going to go on live later. A lot of people come back and watch it in the day or at nighttime. So thank you for sharing your gift.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you. We just we're excited for you. We're proud for you, and
Thank you.
we just love watching on the outside, seeing what you're up to. So keep rocking, keep writing.
You're so sweet.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody follow Grace Tyler. And Grace, thanks for spending the day with us. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, bye, Grace. Thank you. Man, that's awesome. So I feel like our show's going to blow up, and then Grace Tyler's going to blow up, and then we're just, next thing you know,
We had her first.
We had her first. When we have our own talk show, we'll have Grace Tyler back on.
This is our
first
talk
guest. Well, but we don't have network and commercials. And,
Okay, you're right.
Pay the bills and all that. But man, thank you, Grace. That's awesome. Follow her.
Yeah.
She's
We'll tag
awesome.
her on everything. So
Yeah, and grab a shirt on her website.
Mhm.
You can grab that different colors, and so
yeah,
love it.
different designs.
Very
A lot
soft,
of
very soft shirt. Okay, well, now what we're gonna do is let's check in. We've been doing pets this week, so some of you I've heard a lot of this. People going and getting new pets.
Yeah.
So our
What a
own
time
Abby
to get a new
Shadle,
pet.
who was in the bracket, bought a dog this
Yeah,
week. So
her
we're gonna
family
check in
dog.
with Abby and find out about this dog and how we came to this decision and see what's going on.
See
So.
what's up. Abby Shadle, are you there? We're getting there, yep.
It's my puppy!
Oh my gosh.
Tell us, how did you come to get this puppy? Like, what happened?
Hold on, I cannot hear y'all. I think we were just bored. And so my dad was like, let's just go. Yes. He was like, let's go buy a puppy. So Andrew researched and got us a puppy.
He's so cute.
And
His name
so-
is Buddy.
Did the whole family pick, or just Andrew went out? How did this?
We all went.
Okay.
And so we chose between 3 different puppies. And we got this one.
What's his
He's
name?
not very big. He's really small. But
What's
he's so
his name?
cute.
It's a him. It's a her.
It's a him. It's Buddy.
Buddy.
Buddy's
Buddy.
a boy.
I think
And he's
about to bite your
crazy.
face. I really hope he just.
Attack.
I thought he was about to bite my face off.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute.
What's the best thing about Buddy?
When he sleeps, he's still a puppy. So when he's sleepy, he will fall asleep like upside down or just like he'll just turn into a noodle. So it's really fun. And
That's
so
so
I
awesome.
love
great.
sleepy little Buddy.
Now, are
But
you
when
going to
he's
make him
crazy,
an Insta dog?
I don't like him.
You know, that's a thing. People
What'd
make
you say,
Instagram
Brittany?
accounts of their dogs. So you're going to make him an Insta dog?
I thought about that, but then I thought I would get judged.
I mean, I
But
would
may.
judge you, but I'd also follow it. Because look how cute
Yeah.
he is.
We
Yeah.
can make him famous. He needs to have a photo shoot, so
Yeah.
that'll
And you got
be
time. 'cause
soon.
Quarantine.
I know. So
So-
might as well.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
Well, he is super
I want to meet
awesome.
him in
So,
person.
yeah.
He is happy.
It's so
Okay.
good.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, man, thank you, Abby, for
Thank you
showing
for
us.
showing us.
All
That's
right.
awesome. We love
You're
it.
welcome.
We
Have fun.
can't
Yeah.
wait to meet Buddy
Oh.
in person.
Yeah, y'all have to come over.
Okay. After the quarantine.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
All right. Bye. Abby Shadle with Buddy.
Buddy.
Abby and
Who
Buddy.
would
All
have
right.
thought the Shadows would get a dog?
Who knew? But hey, whatever gets you through these days. Am
Yeah,
I right? Whatever gets you through
absolutely.
these days. Hey, question of the day is today. It's kind of a
Question of the
dark,
day.
not a darker, a deeper one, if
Oh.
you will.
Yes.
Today's question is, what is the dream that you have in life? What's
Yeah.
your dream in life? And right now, I'm doing mine. I mean, we talk about Grace Tyler. She has a show. I've always wanted to have my own show.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, in
Yeah.
Amarillo, I had my own show for about 4 episodes. We had a live audience.
Okay.
I did a monologue. We had the Amarillo mayor come on. I had the NBC anchor come on. I don't know, but it's called the Not So Late, Not So Show.
And it was pre-YouTube, right?
It was
so
pre-YouTube.
You can't find it anywhere, which is unfortunate.
I have it on DVD, and it is something else.
But maybe we'll upload some clips to
we
YouTube
had
someday.
One of my good friends, Melissa, would have a sign that said applause, laugh to the audience. And we would charge the audience like $1 to get in, and all that money went to charity.
No,
charity, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, that's my dream, and now
Yeah.
I'm back in the quarantine.
Here you are doing a live show.
And what I need from you guys is to make this show blow up. So tell your friends about it, even if they don't like me or like the show. Like us, subscribe to us, but
Smash
we
that
need you
subscribe.
to smash the subscribe. We need your help in that because the more subscribes we have, the more exposure we get, and it's a good show. I mean, we have great guests. Are you kidding me? So anyway, you're helping me do my dream. So view in, and when I see the views go down, it brings me down. So like and subscribe. All right.
Yeah.
Brittany, what's your
Some
dream?
of the dreams on here: to live in Hawaii, to be a voice actor.
Oh.
Chandler says he dreamed about a weird monkey. So
That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, so that's kind of the dreams
Keep those
in.
dreams in. If you don't have a dream, get one. Brittany, what's your dream?
I have lots of dreams. I'm doing it. I just dreamed to be a ministry, and here I am. I like to speak, right? All of it.
And
I don't know.
Here you are.
Yeah.
Speaking, writing, and co-hosting a show. So awesome. Well, hey, pursue your dreams because Grace Tyler really is an inspiration. Like a girl from in our youth group, right?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden she's like, "Well, I'm moving to Nashville to make it." And you're like, "That's crazy." So.
And we have so many other students also pursuing dreams like that.
Yeah. She's not the only one, but
right.
Yeah,
Carson Beck says, not gonna lie, her dream is to marry a cowboy and live a life like the Pioneer Woman or Joanna Gaines and be a missionary, maybe. So.
Okay.
All
right.
And.
Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to rope and ride.
This is sweet. Brooklyn's dream is to find love like Chris and Shanda.
Oh, is that my daughter?
Yeah, your daughter. Everyone's crying.
Someone
It's
wants
fine.
extra credit. I think that song got to her. That song really, like, the heartstrings, I guess. So, but we do love each other.
Yeah,
Hi,
y'all
honey.
have a good thing.
All right. Well, hey, cool.
It's good.
Well, we have a dreamer here in the studio today.
And since it's a musical show.
It's a musical show. I said, Blaine, he bought a ukulele, which we all kind of made fun of him at first, to be honest. And we were like, when are you going to play this thing? Because Terry bought one also, and Terry's is probably in a garage sale. But Blaine has been playing his and keeping it. So Blaine is he's written a song about the corona. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Blaine, everyone.
Okay. Now y'all don't go too far because I may need some percussion, and I may need some help at the end. Okay.
Okay.
But Chris and Brittany, I was thinking about yesterday. This corona's got us all quarantined, and maybe people are at home and they're sad because maybe they have a significant other that they can't go see right now. Right. So I wrote a little song about the quarantine, the Corona Blues.
Okay.
Well, I've been quarantined, and I don't know what to do. Yes, I've been quarantined, and I don't know what to do. Guess I'll get on the telephone and place a call to you. Yeah, babe, I know we're quarantined.
The quarantine.
But baby, don't you break my heart. Yes, I know we're quarantined. But baby, don't you break my heart. If you please, let me see you tonight. I promise we'll stay 6 feet apart. I'm sick and tired of this quarantine. Go away, Corona. I'm sick and tired of this quarantine. 'Cause if I can't see my baby, I'll just sit here all alone. Thank you, Ben Price. All right, guys, let me tell you about this quarantine.
Talk to me. Tell me about it.
Well, here's what it's going to do. It's going to make me hang my head and cry. Chris, Brittany, let me tell you about this quarantine.
Tell me.
It's going to make me hang my head and cry.
Come on.
'Cause if I can't hold my baby tonight, I'll just lay down and die. 'Cause I got the corona blues. Everyone, I got the corona blues.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Well played. Man. Wow.
Who knew?
Who knew? Man,
Wow.
thanks, Blaine, for
Someone said we need that on Spotify. Stat.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
Make
you know
that
how to do
happen.
that? Like and subscribe! Smash the subscribe! Right, Blaine?
Smash that subscribe!
The more you smash it, the more good content like this comes out. So, awesome, Blaine. Thank you. That's really, really good stuff. Hey, let's move on now to our stupid video of the day.
Woohoo, we haven't
This is
done one in a
what
couple
shut
days,
us down on Facebook. So, but YouTube don't care. So, here we go. And those of you who want to watch online services, this maybe you already did, or maybe next week you're going to watch. Hopefully, something fun like this happens. Take a look at today's video.
Flowing from your heart, filling every part of our praise.
Look at that. The tree is falling in the field.
Your glory on
And this guy's a
our
truth
face
about it.
will
And no one can help him because there's no one in the audience. There's no one in the audience, so it's just these guys. Okay.
Well, he's singing.
Yeah. Okay. He's like,
They're singing.
they're singing. Yeah, it's okay. And so,
We got some lights.
he's got it.
open up the heavens.
Keep an eye on him.
We want to
Keep an eye on him.
see.
No, sir. So good. And you're live, so you can't do anything about it. So this is streaming.
Filling every part of our praise.
She's still.
Open up the heavens.
She has no clue.
We
You know.
wanna see.
Wow.
And he's back.
That is so
He's
good.
back. And so yeah, that's awesome. So maybe something like that will happen online this week. And so, but you got to go to church to see it. So
Yeah.
get on church
I mean,
this weekend.
We hope it doesn't, but also if it does,
Yeah,
quality
Yeah.
YouTube content.
Absolutely. All right. Well, hey, I hope you're spending time with the Lord. Because I think the longer this thing goes, the more we get isolated, the more we just kind of stop doing anything but just maybe vegging on Netflix and Disney Plus and all those things. And those are good things, but spend time with the Lord. So speaking of that, here is our devotion by Kelsey Rayer.
And don't go away, because after that, we got some announcements.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Rayer. I'm in the 8th grade, and today I'll be doing a devotional about Mark 2, verses 1 through 12, and it is Jesus healing the paralyzed man. So, when Jesus returned to Capernaum several days later, the news spread quickly that he was back home. Soon the house where he was staying was so packed with visitors that there was no more room, even outside the door. While he was preaching God's word to them, 4 men arrived carrying a paralyzed man on a mat. They couldn't bring him to Jesus because of the crowd, so they dug a hole in the roof above his head. They lowered the man on the mat right down in front of Jesus. Seeing their faith, Jesus said to the paralyzed man, "My child, your sins are forgiven." But some of the religious law were sitting there and thought to themselves, "What is he saying? This is blasphemy. Only God can forgive sins." Jesus knew immediately what they were thinking, so he asked them, "Why do you question this in your hearts? Is it easier to say to the paralyzed man, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or 'Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk'? So I will prove to you that the Son of Man has the authority on earth to forgive sins." Then Jesus turned to the paralyzed man and said, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and go home." And the man jumped up, grabbed his mat, and walked out through the stunned onlookers. They were all amazed, praising God, exclaiming, "We've never seen anything like this before." So, I have a couple questions that you can think about with that story. So, who are you in that story? Like, what people do you identify with, and what actions do the people in this story do that translates into your life and your spiritual journey and your walk of faith? So, your next step may be something similar to Jesus, not to compare yourself to Jesus because he is literally the Son of God, but but like Jesus was performing miracles and acts of service for the glory of God using his gifts. One of the gifts that he was able to like receive through his through his walk with God is that he received like a lot of popularity, and he used that to the advantage of not himself but to the advantage of the Lord. And 1 Timothy 2:3 says this is good and pleases our Savior. And so what are you doing that is good and pleases our Savior? Okay. The other situation that you could be in is that the next step is something similar to the friends. So they are actively pursuing Jesus by like literally breaking a hole into the roof and coming down. And so what are you doing to actively pursue Jesus and actively find joy in quiet time? And Philippians 4:6 says, do not be anxious about anything, but instead by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God. And so what are you doing to make an effort to like present your request to God, or present like whatever you need to, just like doing business with the Lord, and like making an effort to do that and being joyful about it. The other situation that you could be in is that you are similar to the paralyzed man, not literally paralyzed, but metaphorically. So what do you have weighing you down, keeping you frozen in the state that you are? And that may be like depression or anxiety, and you just need to like cast your cares on the Lord. And like, what exactly are you waiting for is my question. Because Jesus says, your sins are forgiven, pick up your mat and walk. Jesus meets you wherever you may think you are. Peace comes from our perfect God. The Bible does this thing where it will repeat something if it's very important. And so when the Bible repeats the word peace 429 times, you can tell that it is very important to him. And everyone has a next step. Chris says that very often, but it's true because like Jesus is not like one action that you take and then you're done. It is an ongoing journey that every believer goes through, and that's like part of the peace and love that comes from God. And so I'm gonna repeat these questions. So who are you in this story, and what actions based on the people in the story do you need to take to continue your walk of faith? So I'm going to pray us out. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for everyone watching this, and I pray that you would draw them closer to you, God, and that somehow this message spoke to someone, and that they would remember it when they are feeling anxious or sad, that they know that they can lean into you and find peace in you, Lord, and that their next step is made clear and they are able to take action based on it. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Oh,
Sweet.
so good.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Kelsey,
That's
some
good
people were saying,
word.
get her on stage.
Yeah.
Get that girl preaching. I love it. So thank you for the word. Got a lot going on. This is our last show. This is our Friday, even though it's Wednesday for us. But we'll be back on Sunday. Here's what we need from you. We need you to have some dad jokes or kid jokes. So we've heard from you, but we want you to film your dad doing a bad joke, or film if you have younger brothers and sisters, them doing a joke and send that to us. We want those for
We need
Sunday
those by
show.
Saturday.
Yeah, get those to us by Saturday
Yeah.
for Sunday show. Also on Sunday, we're going to do a thing called Board Game Review Part 2 because now we know you're in for another week. So you got to have stuff to do. So Sean will do a board game review. Are you going crazy? If so, show us because we want to see. Like, if you have a video, like I think on one of the shows you saw me kind of lose my mind going crazy.
Yep.
We'd love for you to show us you going crazy. What are you doing? Like, what's going on out there in your world? Also on Sunday's show, the Blue Show Parade fell. That's a
Get
little
ready for
segment.
that video.
Get ready for that coming up. And then we're gonna do a couple challenge. And so we'll see a husband and a wife team playing a game with each other and see how they do. And so that's all coming up on Sunday. The show at 1. But before the show at 1, you're going to have small groups that morning sometime. And then you're going to watch 11 o'clock, watch the FPC Frisco service online, and then grab some lunch, and then watch us at 1.
Yeah,
all right?
come join us.
Cool. It's Wednesday night. Talk to us about tonight.
We have tonight. Okay, so at 6 o'clock, we remember on Monday, right? Monday we had Zach, the illusionist, come on and blew everyone's mind. So he is coming back tonight to hang out with us on a Zoom call. So check out our social media, Instagram, Twitter, and we will put out the Zoom call information. But 6 o'clock, everyone's invited to hang out with him, learn a trick, bring a deck of cards. And then at 7, middle schoolers, we want to have Bible study, continuing Colossians. And at 8, we're going to have Bible study with high school. So all the Zoom information is on our Instagram and Twitter. And we'll maybe send an email too. So if you don't have if you're not on social media, text us and we'll figure out how to get that info
Thursday,
to you.
which is tomorrow, we're doing a game night at 4 o'clock. I know it says night; it's more of a game afternoon. But we're going to jump in there again and try this again. For those of you who were there, we played a game. Got weird. We're gonna do this again. Thursday at 4 o'clock. So jump
tomorrow.
on there, invite a friend even. But you need to set up a Zoom account. On all this stuff, set up a Zoom account.
You got to have your first and last name or we won't let you in.
We won't let you in. So
we got to
all right.
organize it.
Cool.
If you have trouble with that, let us know. But also coming up this weekend, Presley and Kelsey are going to be, Kelsey who just did the Devo, are going to be taking over and doing a Saturday show. So it's not going to be live, but we'll post it and y'all can watch their kind of a recap of the week. And then next week, we have set up some interviews and some people coming on board. So, Chris, who is coming?
Next week, got a good friend of mine, Gabby Graves, who is in a ton of stuff. What's the Disney show she's in, Shanda?
That's her.
Coop and Cammie Save the World. She is currently on that show. She's done a lot of other things, but she will be on Monday's show from LA talking to us about what's going on out there. Great person. And then on Tuesday, Nathan Gamble, my good friend Nathan.
Who was in Dolphin Tale?
He was in Dolphin Tale 1 and 2. He was in The Dark Knight. He was in that dog movie with Jennifer Aniston.
That one.
Marley and Me.
Oh,
and
okay.
So Nathan,
that's him.
talked to him about what the Lord's doing in his life. Talk to him. We'll have some fun Hollywood stories.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, we don't know yet, but it's already
Hollywood week.
Hollywood week next week. So
good.
Cool. Well, that's our show for today. Do tell what do people say?
Caden says Blue's got connections.
Yeah, we know people. So hey, tell someone about the show.
Yeah.
Like us. Blaine, one more time.
Smash that subscribe!
Smash it. Like the subscribe. Tell somebody else about it. And let's make this thing happen. All right. So see you Sunday at 1 o'clock. If not, we'll see you online tonight in Zooms and all that stuff. So hang in there, kids.